I cannot believe that once again I have been captured. And this time, it wasn't for stealing, killing the Roman who abused my sister, or plotting against the Roman Empire. No, this time I was captured simply for being a Christian. After my last journey, my last escape, my last defiance against the empire, the end has come for me. After feeling strong and secure in my beliefs, I have ended up here, in prison, where I always knew with uncertainty I would end. I hate the waiting, and I just want to hurry and live my last moments awaiting the fulfillment of my sentence. I never doubted that the path to the Lord is the only way to save the soul. I have always been lucky and do not fear tomorrow. The present is too difficult to wish to stop it. I am living the beginning of my end, and an inner voice screams that I still have something left to do. It is quite hard to face my near future. I had escaped from prison before. The charges were different, and the companions were humble and extravagant at the same time. In the previous captivity, I felt confused and distrustful, but this time I feel completely unprotected and helpless. Here the walls are more humid and colder. The bars are metal, not like the wooden ones from before. Through the rusty bars you can see the long and dark corridor that leads to the center of the arena. Barely any light filters through the final door. It's better not to see anything because when you are captive is when you miss freedom the most. I can imagine being outside, seeing the fruit without being able to enjoy it. Seeing people without being able to talk to them. Seeing the path without being able to walk it. When I cross the Colosseum's door, I will know that I will not leave alive. My old leather sandals and the dirty, torn clothes I wear are like a mirror reflecting the same serenity and uncertainty we all share. We all have long, unkempt hair, dark beards, and the same sensation in our minds. Hunger in our bodies, sores on our hands, and many memories in our minds. I never had children, a wife, or a moment of peace. A whole life dedicated to the Lord, but I never felt any help from Him. We watch in fear as the gladiators in the cells in front are led to the arena. The noise from the audience makes the Colosseum walls tremble. It is clear to us that we are waiting for our turn. Each time a gladiator is eliminated, the grotesque screams are impossible to ignore. In the adjacent cells to mine, there are women of various ages and children under 12 years old. It is inconceivable to think that there are beings so cruel in this world, capable of sending women and children to death for entertainment. When I cross the Colosseum's door, I will know that I will not leave alive. I look at the faces of everyone here and see fear of death, but at the same time, I see that we are all tired of this situation and eagerly await the end of our suffering. Suddenly, I realize that someone is watching me. I try to find where this feeling of being watched comes from. I search among faces disfigured by exhaustion, hunger, mistreatment, fear, and anguish. And my gaze focuses on an angelic face that I had never seen before, but feels familiar. I see that she is looking at me, and like me, she also feels something strange and familiar when she sees me. With great effort, I move the men standing between the bars and me. As best as I could, I approach the side of the cell closest to hers. It appears she is with her mother and two younger siblings. Perhaps the elderly woman embracing her is her grandmother. It is clear that she is several years younger than me. With confused feelings, I shouted, asking for her name. She responds, "I am Marcia. And you?" What a beautiful voice. In an instant, I stopped thinking about the situation we were in. In an instant, everything went dark and my eyes stopped perceiving all the people around us. I only see her. "It's almost time," she said. Her voice sounds tormented. I don't know what to say to her. What words can you say to someone who, with their family, is about to be sent to their death? "Don't worry," I tell her. "At least you will die in the company of your loved ones. Mine have left me one by one, and now I will die alone." With a smile, she whispers, "You are not alone anymore." The enchantment is broken when the Roman guards arrive to take us to the arena. The moment has come. The guards start with the women and children in the cells closest to the exit. It has been a long time since I prayed or asked God for anything. With all my being, I ask you, Lord, to let me see her once more. Let these wretches wait and send us all to die together. Apparently, for the first time, God listened to me because I see another group of guards opening the doors of my cell and starting to guide us to the arena as well. All my companions walk as slowly as they can, as if hoping for a miracle before reaching the place where our lives will face the beasts that the Romans have prepared for us. I am the only one walking quickly. I am passing my companions to reach Marcia faster before the end begins. Finally, the sunlight coming through the open doors of the Colosseum Center is distinguished. My eyes have difficulty adjusting to the excess light since we had all become accustomed to the darkness of our captivity. I step out, and the first thing I see is the blood-stained ground from the recently killed gladiators. I look a bit further, and my eyes begin to distinguish the group of women and children in the center. Among them, I finally see Marcia's face calling me with her eyes. I reach her and embrace her. Her family is confused as they have never seen me before, but they say nothing. I, myself, am confused. How can two people who met just minutes ago embrace this way? How is it possible to feel this immeasurable passion for someone I just met? In a second, I forgive God for the unfair life I have been given and am grateful for these minutes of drowning in ecstasy with Marcia in my arms. What irony! Until the final moment of my life, I felt what it is to love. I hear the audience screaming with excitement, my companions screaming in terror, and the beasts roaring as they begin to attack us. I hear terrifying screams around me, followed by terrible sounds of limbs being torn apart and bones breaking as they are bitten by lions, panthers, tigers, and bears. I know our moment is upon us, as almost all the screams of the others have ceased. Before they reach us, I kiss her, and at that moment I feel the beasts pulling us in opposite directions, separating us. My eyes start to see the horrors we are suffering again. I no longer see anyone standing. It is as if God helped us to be the last to be devoured. It seems God granted us a few more minutes to feel each other. I can feel my blood leaving my body, and a couple more beasts fighting to devour my insides. My eyes once again search for Marcia, who is in a similar situation. Her eyes are also focused on mine, as if we both want to be the last thing our eyes see before departing to the other world. Everything darkens quickly. Marcia, I will see you soon.
Cold walls around me, nothing left to lose. Then I saw your face through these iron bars, something in your eyes. They're coming closer now. Time slips away, but I found you somehow on this final day. In these final hours I found forever in your arms, in your arms. When the world turns dark, we'll be together. Nothing else matters anymore. Stone beneath our feet, bloodstains in the sand. Hold me while you can. They can't break our faith, they can't touch our souls. The crowd is screaming now, the gates swing wide, but I'm not afraid now, with you by my side. In these final hours I found forever in your arms, in your arms. When the world turns dark, we'll be together in your arms, in your Still I see your eyes, through the pain, through the dark. Love never dies. Love never dies. Love never dies.